PenFed Credit Union is undeniably one of the best credit unions out there when compared to Navy Federal, and it's actually one of the top 5 credit unions here in America that you guys can absolutely start banking with. They have pretty good products and advantages when it comes to banking with them, but the thing that we're going to be talking about today is their credit cards. PenFed has some of the most interesting credit cards on the market compared to most other credit cards out there, so in this video, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about 5 things you probably didn't know when it comes to PenFed credit cards. So if you guys are thinking about getting a credit card with PenFed soon and you want a little bit more information in regards to this, then make sure to watch this video all the way to the end so that way you, sir or ma'am, do not miss out on any good financial information that can help you out. If you're already subscribed, then welcome back. But if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Ismael Sandiford and you are now watching Just Money, where we talk about financial related topics such as personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. So jumping right into it, PenFed Credit Union has 4 credit cards that they will offer you, and the max limit you can absolutely have on one of their credit cards is going to be $25,000. But when it comes to having multiple credit cards with PenFed, the maximum credit limit you can have across all of your PenFed credit cards is going to be $50,000. Now, unfortunately, PenFed Credit Union doesn't offer any business products, so they aren't going to have a business credit card. So again, this is only going to leave you with 4 credit cards with them on the personal side. Now, to briefly go over their credit cards, the Gold PenFed card is going to be the best one to get if you guys want a 0% intro APR for 15 months on either purchases or balance transfers. So you definitely cannot go wrong with that. Now, their PenFed Platinum Rewards card is best if you're trying to really run up the rewards because they're giving you 3x points on supermarket purchases, including both Walmart and Target, which is pretty rare because credit cards out there usually exclude both Walmart and Target when it comes to points. But other than that, though, you will also be earning 3x points on restaurants, TV, radio, cable, and streaming services. Now, when it comes to gas and electric charging stations, you will be earning 5x points on that, which is pretty huge because most other credit cards out there on the market do not do this. Now, if you guys are approved for this credit card, you will be earning 15,000 points once you spend $1,500 on purchases within the first 90 days of account opening, which is something definitely super attainable that I feel a lot of us out there can easily do. So again, the first credit card we talked about, which is their Gold card, is good if you guys want a 0% intro APR for the first 15 months on either purchase or balance transfers. And then their Platinum card is good if you guys really want to rack up your reward points. Now, the next credit card that PenFed has, which is going to be their travel credit card, is going to be the PenFed Pathfinder Rewards Visa card. This credit card is the only PenFed credit card that has an annual fee, which is going to be $95, but if you're something called a PenFed Honors Advantage member, then this fee does get waived. One of the ways you guys become a PenFed Honors Advantage member is by being in the military, so if you guys are in the military, then you're already enrolled as a member. But if you guys are not in the military, then what you guys have to do is get a PenFed Access America checking account. To get this checking account, it is going to cost you $10 a month in order to have it, but there are 2 other ways you guys can avoid this fee. The first way to avoid this fee is if you guys have a minimum balance of $500 or more in your checking account at all times, or the second thing you guys can do is have a monthly direct deposit of $500 or more come into this checking account every single month. But the reason why they're making you jump through fire hoops in order to get that $10 fee waive is because they really want you to start banking with them for real and start building a decent relationship with them. And by actually doing this, this can actually help you get a higher credit limit with them down the road whenever you guys do decide to get a credit card with them. But back to their travel credit card, they will not charge you an annual fee if you guys are a PenFed Honors Advantage member, and you'll be receiving 4x points on any travel related purchases. Now, if you guys are not an Honors Advantage member, then you will only be receiving 3x points on all of your travel purchases. And then as far as other purchases, you will only be receiving 1.5 points. You'll also be receiving 50,000 points if you spend $3,000 on purchases within the first 90 days of account opening. And then it does come with a few other perks like $200 statement credit for global entry or TSA pre-check. Now, there are other perks that this card has to offer, but I'm not going to be diving too much into that in today's video. But just know there are over $800 in travel perks when it comes to this card. So this is the best card that you guys can get with PenFed if you guys are going to be doing a lot of traveling. Now, the last credit card that PenFed has is going to be their Power Cash Rewards credit card, which is a really good credit card to get if you're team cash back. Which actually leads us to our second thing about PenFed credit cards that you guys might not have known. When it comes to PenFed credit cards, ladies and gentlemen, the Power Cash Rewards credit card is literally the only PenFed credit card that will give you literal cash back. Every other credit card that PenFed has that gives you rewards is not going to let you redeem your rewards for cash back because the Power Cash Rewards credit card is literally the only credit card that gives you cash back. So when it comes to the Pathfinder and their Platinum card, you guys can redeem your rewards for either travel, gift cards, merchandise, or just simply give them to charity if you guys would like to. You just can't redeem them for cash back. And just so you guys know, these reward points are going to be worth 0.85 cents to 0.99 cents depending on the way you guys redeem them. Most credit card reward points out there are usually valued at 1 cent per point, but these reward points on the other hand aren't even going to be worth fully that. And just so you guys know, these reward points are going to expire after 5 years if you guys do not use them at the end of the month from when you first got them 5 years ago. Now, this does not apply to their Power Cash card. Any cash back that you earn on there will never expire, which is personally why if I were to ever get a PenFed credit card, it would either be between this one or the Gold card because I feel like I would get the most value out of those two. Now, the third thing you guys might not know about PenFed and their credit cards is that they actually allow you to double dip. For those out there that don't know what double dipping is, this pretty much means when you're allowed to get 2 products with a credit issuer or financial institution with only 1 hard pull being done to your credit. So if you guys wanted to get a credit card with PenFed and then apply for another one within a couple days or even a few weeks, then you definitely can with only 1 hard pull being done to your credit. Just make sure it's being done within a 30-day window, because if it's not, then they can possibly pull your credit again. I've seen multiple people do this before, so this does definitely work. So if you guys are trying to build up your personal credit profile a little more, then you might want to consider getting some credit cards with PenFed. And again, if it were up to me personally, I would definitely get the Power Cash card and their Gold card, because those two absolutely have the most value, to me at least, than all their other credit cards. But also really quick, if you guys are finding any of this information helpful, if you guys could do me a favor and hit the like button, I would truly appreciate it, because it really helps me out a lot, and then it's also a dope way to help support the channel. But the fourth thing you probably didn't know about PenFed and their credit cards is that most of the time, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be pulling from your Equifax credit report. Now, depending on where you live, they can pull from your Experian credit report, but 9 times out of 10, they are going to be pulling from your Equifax credit report. One thing I will say though is that on their other products, besides their credit cards, like their personal loans, auto loans, and things and such, they usually tend to go for your Experian credit report. But again, if you guys are going to get a credit card with them, then for the most part, they will be pulling from your Equifax credit report. Now, the last thing, the fifth thing that you guys did not know about PenFed and their credit cards is that they do hard pulls for credit limit increases, unfortunately. So if it were up to me, I personally would not request a credit limit increase with them, because if you guys watch my videos, you guys already know how I feel about credit limit increases from credit issuers that do hard pulls. Like, I just don't do that. That's just something that I don't do. If a lender ever wants to pull your credit for a credit limit increase, at that point, I would just get a whole nother credit card, because it just makes the most sense to. I'd rather get a new credit card that comes with a new welcome bonus and more perks, because at the end of the day, I'm still getting an overall higher credit limit, but now I'm just getting more perks that come with it now. Now, there are some case scenarios where PenFed can give you a credit limit increase with only a soft pull being done to your credit if you've been like a loyal member with them for years, and I'm talking like years. But even then, the chances of that still happening are still very slim. You literally have to be invited to this, because if you aren't, then best believe it's always going to be a hard pull, and don't nobody got time for that. But that's going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. Those are going to be the 5 things you probably didn't know about PenFed and their credit cards, and I hope you guys found value in any of this information. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about PenFed and their credit cards? Are they worth it? Are they not worth it? Let me know. I would love to know. If you guys have negative items on your credit report, like late payments, charge-offs, collections, bankruptcies, or whatever it is, and you've been working with somebody who couldn't get it off for whatever reason, send an email to my business email, justmoneyish@gmail.com, saying credit repair, because I have an amazing credit repair person that I personally work with that can definitely help a lot of you guys out there. And also really quick, if you guys are looking to get funding for your business, like anywhere from $50,000 to $150,000 plus in capital, so that way you guys can actually scale and grow your business, send an email to my business email saying funding, and I'll speak with you guys there. But if you guys made it to the end of the video, then I truly do appreciate you guys. We're at 80,276 subscribers at the time of this recording, so I do appreciate all who watch. I do post weekly videos for those that don't know, but if you guys haven't yet already, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't yet already, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that way you guys get notified every time I post a new video. And again, we talk about personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. We talk about how to get high limits on your credit cards, how to boost your personal credit, how to obtain business credit. We talk about real estate. We talk about mortgage loan programs. We talk about all that. So this is your one-stop shop. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.